One of the most accomplished student athletes to compete at Plattsburgh State in any sport, Danielle Blanchard led the Cardinals women's ice hockey team to its first 2 national championships in program history in 2006-2007 and 2007-2008. In 2007-2008, Blanchard earned the Laura Hurd Award, which is awarded annually to the top player in NCAA Division III women's ice hockey. Her name remains scattered across Division III's career record book, as she is tied for 3rd in shorthanded goals and 7th in game-winning goals, while ranking 10th in points, 10th in power play goals, 12th in assists, and 13th in goals. The Newmarket, Ontario native earned All-America honors 4 times during her career and was named the most outstanding player at the 2007 NCAA Division III tournament. Also honored within the department, she was the Plattsburgh State Female Athlete of the Year in 2006-2007 and 2007-2008, and was named the Plattsburgh State Female Senior Achievement Award winner in 2008-2009.
The thing I remember most about recruiting Danielle was that every time I went to watch her play, she was the best player on the ice. She played in the top women's hockey league in North America, PWHL. And every time I went to see her play, she was the most dominant player, most noticeable player. And she was playing against kids that were going D1, top-end kids. And she just made something happen every time she was on the ice. So that really stuck with me, obviously. And, I was surprised that she wasn't picked up by anybody, but, we began our conversation, in her senior year. She decided not to come that year as a graduate, went back and played another year, and we started the conversation again the following season. And I think around Christmas time, she really seemed like she wanted to come, and I think it was shortly thereafter she committed to Plattsburgh. So we were excited to have her. We knew she was a game changer, and in terms of the process, I don't remember a ton other than it took 2 years, and that as I said. Anytime you watched her play, she was, making things happen, and if not the best player, one of the best players on the ice. She was low maintenance right off the bat. She was, one of our top players. Needed some work in different areas of the game in terms of D zone, but she was instant. Offense for us, and we had lost a huge class the year before, so she stepped right in and took over where players like Taylor and Gibson had left off in terms of having that top end forward that everybody knew about right off the bat. So she came in, and as I said, she made a mark on our program from day one, and really never looked back. She was again easy to coach. Very coachable, very receptive, but to be honest with you, I just let her go. I tried to reel her in and get her to play a little more on her own end, which she was receptive to. But sometimes you do too much of that and you take away from the offensive greatness that she had. So she was just an offensive force from day one. As I said before, very offensive, just kind of. Very creative. I don't think she knew what she was going to do with the puck at times, but she played at 100 miles an hour, full speed all the time, and she was someone that was always going to put pressure on the other team's defense. Great ability to score, great ability to play one-on-one and beat people one-on-one. With that said, she was also a very, very good playmaker. Some of her greatest moments, I think, were in the NCAAs of setting up teammates, especially in the first national championship victory against Middlebury. She had 2 great assists, but she played the game 100%. She played 100 miles an hour, and that was her style. She went out there, and again, I don't think she exactly knew what she was going to do in a one-on-one, but 7 times out of 10, she was beating someone one-on-one and making plays, scoring goals, and setting up goals. So. Just kind of a frenzied player that really made an impact every time she was on the ice. I think I know she was a great teammate. I think she was type of player that was always there for her teammates. She was, she was always receptive to the younger players. She's someone that certainly was a great mentor for the younger players on the team. She, although one of the best players to ever play here at Plattsburgh and four-time All-American, she wasn't above picking up sticks after a game on the bench. She wasn't above, unloading the bus after or before a game. So, she was just a very good teammate, a very humble hockey player. In terms of her greatness, you would have never known that she was, the best player on the team or one of the best players, to ever play here. But I think she was, certainly a great teammate, a great leader, and a great mentor. I look at Danielle and I look at, the players that she played with, several of her teammates as kind of the second wave of players at Plattsburgh. The girls that started the program, the O'Briens and Gibsons and Taylors and Ryes and Clarks, were kind of that first wave, and Danielle was definitely the leader of that second group that really paved the way. That second group that won our first national championship, won our second national championship, and really put Plattsburgh on the map. And I think Danielle certainly did that as a hockey player. She put us on the map to stay on the map, and her lasting memory here for me will be as the greatest player to play at Plattsburgh, and someone that other players should look to emulate, not only as a player but as a person and as a leader.